So yes, there was a baby in the state of Texas that was born twice. Yeah, you heard me right. She was born twice. Now, you can search this on the internet. You got a lot of major news networks that actually carried this story. You will read articles about this baby in Texas that was actually born twice. Now, this reminds me of, when Jesus said, "You must be born again," and Nicodemus said to him, "What do you mean born again? Like, can a man go back into his mother's womb?" Well, of course, Jesus was talking about in a spiritual sense, but this baby actually, in the physical sense, was born again. She was actually born again. Now, this was the story. The mother, at 16 weeks of pregnancy, went for her routine ultrasound, and they found a tumor on the baby. So, of course, the doctors the doctors said, you need to have an abortion. Got to abort this child. This child has got a tumor on it. Let's abort the child. And so the mother, thank God, chose not to have an abortion. And so she stuck it out until around 23 weeks. The doctors were saying, okay, this tumor is really large now. It's pretty much almost the same size as the baby. We need to do an emergency. If you want the baby to live, we need to do an emergency surgery, because this tumor is taking everything away from the baby. I mean, the baby is going to die. The baby's heart rate is being affected and all that kind of stuff. So the mother said, okay, we'll do the surgery. Well, at 23 weeks, the baby was removed from the mother's womb. The doctors surgically removed the tumor. And I believe it was about 20 minutes surgery, and then they put the baby back in the womb. And they left the baby there for another 13 weeks until the baby was 36 weeks old and the baby was born, a full-term baby. Now, there was a few little minor medical issues with the baby after she was born, just minor things. Within virtually no time, the baby was back up to be a healthy baby. Now the baby is a very healthy, normal baby. And of course, the parents are really, really glad they made this choice. But now think about this. Think about this for a minute. Now, you see, as far as I know, most of the abortion laws in most of the states and most of the countries are, as long as the baby is in the womb, then the baby can be killed. Okay? As long as the baby's in the womb. Now, a lot of these liberals and Democrats support up to partial birth abortion. In other words, the baby can be full-term, 40 weeks on the way out and still be able to be aborted halfway out. Okay? Partial birth abortion. The baby killed on the way out. So the idea is, as long as the baby's in the mother's womb, the baby is not a human and it has no human rights. Now think about this. Here's this baby that was born twice. So we have this baby that was conceived and in the womb for 23 weeks, removed from the womb, placed back in the womb for another 13 weeks, and then removed from the womb again, born at the final birth, the second birth, and now she's a healthy baby. Think about this for a minute. So the baby is like this. From the baby's point of view, it's like this. I'm just a tissue. I'm just a tissue. You can kill me at will. Now I'm not a tissue. Now I'm a human being. I have human rights. You cannot kill me. Oh, now I am a tissue again. Now you can kill me at will. Now I'm not a tissue. Now you cannot kill me without being charged. Is there something wrong with this picture, or is it just me? Is there something wrong with pro-choice ideologies, or is it just me? I think common sense would give you the answer.